So I'm reading an article this morning in the Wall Street Journal. It's called Delicate Art of Pushing Back. It's probably going to be backwards for you, right? So the delicate art of pushing back. What do you do when relatives or close friends or somebody negatively criticizes you and you start to feel that, anger or annoyance roil up inside of you? How do we stay pressure-free during that? What I've noticed is that when we get a piece of negative criticism, if there's even the tiniest little bit of truth to it, then we start to get a reaction. We want to fight back. We are not happy people. We don't like that negative criticism because it's kind of shining a little light on something that we really don't like. So if somebody asks you a question like, so how much did you spend on that? In that kind of critical tone, you're thinking, crap, I just spent $50 on this shirt. It's not a good thing. If you feel that kind of reaction, then you're going to get something inside. Maybe you'll be embarrassed and you'll feel your stress hormones go and your face will turn red. Maybe you get angry and you want to push back because it's like, none of your business what I spent on this shirt. Or, what is your reaction to that? See if you can keep your gut free of that. See if you can keep your belly relaxed when you get the piece of negative information or negative criticism, and stay pressure-free through it so that you don't fight back and then escalate this whole thing. It's kind of interesting when you do it. Now, some people actually want you to fight. And when you don't want to fight and you stay pressure-free, that can make them even more aggressive because they want to really get you. You need to decide what's best for you. What's best for you is not releasing those stress hormones, because if you release those stress hormones, you now know what they're going to do to your body and your mind. You're not going to be thinking clearly. And that's when we're likely to say something that we really regret and that we're really going to be embarrassed about or ashamed about later on because it's just so nasty. It's not an easy thing. You can practice it. A great way to practice it is if you ride with someone who criticizes your driving. Now, if you're just driving along and they point something out to you, you can say thank you. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Like, oh, you're going a little fast, honey. Oh, thanks. But what do we tend to do? We react. I'm not driving too fast. Let me drive my way. We get really roiled up about it, and a huge fight can escalate from there. That's a great place to try and practice this calmness and stay calm in your gut. Relax your abs so that you can just move through the moment. Smile or smirk like, right. I like the way I drive. I don't want to hear anything out of you. Stop being a backseat driver. Those may be thoughts going through your head. Or just say thanks. Thanks for pointing that out. That's an easy way for you to handle the situation. It doesn't feel so easy at the moment, though. So we do need to practice this. Practice our responses to negative criticism. Then when you're in a work situation and your boss or someone comes in and criticizes a report that you've created or something you're doing, you can actually respond in a more positive way and say, wow, could you maybe help me out with that so I can make it better? How do we get better from negative criticism? Some negative criticism can just wash over us. We can just let it go right through. So if you're interested in reading more, take a look at the Wall Street today. This delicate art of pushing back is an interesting article that helps you find some ways to make sure that your boundaries are set and you're not getting stepped all over in ways that you don't want to be. But staying pressure-free through it, that's my goal. If I can stay pressure-free all day long, then my body's working well for me. This is Elle, wishing you a fabulous pressure-free day.